Hey, have you guys ever giggled at an inappropriate time? For instance, I have a little sibling, and I say little in the sense that like there's a big age gap between us. And this little sibling tended, I should say, to giggle when they were getting in trouble because it was like that anxiety giggle. So I'm curious if it happens to anybody else because I have a controversial giggle story for you guys. So, as you know, I lost my late husband, Shadow, and I have issues with his father, Josh. So, we had his funeral, and of course, I've mentioned he didn't want that as well, regardless. At the funeral, I did the eulogy speech. I'm not exactly sure what you would call it, but I got up and I talked about him. And during me talking about him, I was in the middle of it saying how he was basically the class clown, that when he walked into a room, he refused to leave until everybody was happy and smiling and giggling, that he would do almost anything to make sure that you would laugh. In a way, his story kind of reminds me of Robin Williams in the sense that like all those memes of the person who smiles the brightest is always the deepest depressed. That was him. And I'm talking about how he was that person that really just lit up a room. And my mind flashed back to my favorite memory of him. And I giggled. And this still stands today because I giggled, but I finished what I was saying. I did everything I was supposed to do. And I got down, but that memory was still right there. It's like it flashed in front of me, like I relived it for a second, because it absolutely was the definition of what this man was. And if you guys want to know the story, I will tell you the story in another video. Regardless, to this day, this man still talks to people about how dare I giggle while talking about my late husband. How dare I giggle while talking about him? Okay, well, if you knew who he was, you would know that one, he wanted a celebration of life. Two, he wanted everybody in that room to be talking about how amazing he was, how spontaneous, how, happy and cheerful, and all of his jokes and all those good memories. He did not want people to be sitting there crying their eyes out and not enjoying themselves, okay? He literally told me that he wanted one of our friends to dress up as the Grim Reaper and stand in the back of the area we were in for his celebration of life and literally just stand there. And this friend is the perfect friend to do that too, because he doesn't like crowds. He doesn't want to socialize. So essentially he was making sure that this friend was even comfortable at his own celebration of life. So tell me what you guys think. Is this a controversial giggle? Have you guys ever had a controversial giggle? Let me know.